Hello and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. I hope you enjoyed the Lionsgate portal and planted some seeds for abundance. We'll see how or when they might appear in our lives. So let's see. Speaking of Lionsgate, here comes the Strength card with the Five of Wands. You might need your strength with a situation that you are trying out or a challenging situation. Ooh, the Devil coming out. Okay. Feeling a little bit stuck. The Five of Cups. And you might have to be really brave here about trying something or doing something that you're a little bit scared of, or facing your fear around is some challenging emotions about the way things are going. And the Four of Swords, have a rest. Have a big think about it. Take some time out to think and follow your intuition, follow your heart with this Knight of Cups. So it's interesting because I feel like it's almost like you're put between a rock and a hard place. There is something that's coming in that's a bit like, ooh, okay, challenging myself. It's like, interestingly, this sense of knowing you need to step into some new waters. You're knowing that your intuition's leading you somewhere, and it's almost like, I'm scared to go there. I'm scared to do that. But at the same time, it's like, that's where the flow is. That's where you're being guided. It may be that you have to have a big think about something in your life, because it feels like you could be focusing. This story, there's this story running through this, an emotional story that's running through what's going on, like a narrative or a thread, a story that you are potentially telling yourself. And that story can shift and change depending on moment to moment, and how you're seeing the situation, your perspective of the situation, because it does feel like there is kind of, in order to, like, this Knight of Cups is standing right on the edge of that river, and it almost goes, it's like your intuition can get really blocked with something here. It's almost like there's a block, there's an intuitive block, there's an emotional block. There is, like, whether this is fear or just feeling really stuck, you're being really guided down a path. There is a story that's unfolding and flowing here, but it's almost like you don't want to, I don't want to go on that journey. I don't want to go on, follow the intuitive flow. There's something that's scary about that, and challenging about actually, having to take action with it, or challenging yourself to grow in a situation. You're going to have to be really brave and courageous and face your fears and trust where your heart is leading you. Trust your intuition with something over the weekend. Really trust that. That's something that's coming through. And it's nice that we have that sort of sense of respite and reprieve with that Four of Swords, because it's saying the devil rears its ugly head. That is representative as a wound, or something that scares you, or something that's stuck, or something that feels like, again, there could be issues around coercion and control, or it could be a person in your life that you're having issues with, or some kind of negative energy in your life. And this Four of Swords energy, it's getting really clear inside your mind, going deep inside yourself, and not letting yourself be either threatened or fearful or influenced by something or someone else, because the answers lie within you. And it's almost like you have to find this place of peace in order to find it. And then it's a case of, okay, now I can work out what's feeling right for me. Now I can work out the emotional flow. Now I can understand these feelings. Now I can understand the direction I want to go in. Now I'm kind of putting together the puzzle pieces, and could represent some big mindset shifts coming in. But this could also equally represent a big emotional break from the past. There are challenges around this. And it may be that knowing that you have to overcome some obstacles and blocks even to trust your intuition or your feelings with this. I feel like the picture starts to become clear, And there could be someone around you that helps you become clear, helps you understand that this is the way forward, and to trust your intuition, trust your feelings based on this. And this could be a child or inner child guiding you. There's sort of this questioning, and it's a case of there's someone around you. It doesn't have to be a child or inner child, but it feels like there's someone around you that is questioning and is helping you shift your perspective. So questioning why you're thinking or feeling the way, or feeling blocked. And it's this questioning that can kind of shift you out of seeing this as the big bad devil energy, and rather seeing that there is actually this opportunity for things to flow. So it's like, yeah, you really, I feel like the intuition is flowing here, but it comes up against the block. And then when you finally sort of succumb to that and go, okay, I am going to trust my feelings and my intuition, it's a matter of mentally processing that, maybe having a few conversations, talking it through with somebody. There's someone helpful around that's going to help you get clear and get clear about this, about where you're going, what the direction this intuitive feeling is taking you in. So helping you get clear about with your intuition, and to learn to trust that. So yeah, it feels like there's a test and around trusting your intuition, trusting your feeling this weekend. But interestingly, where your intuition and feeling is taking you feels like it's somewhere good and somewhere that needs to be trusted. But somehow it's just taking you so far out of a comfort zone that it's almost like you need to come and retreat back into a comfort zone. At the end, it's so far out of a comfort zone that it's almost like you want to say no to something that you really should be saying yes to, and you know that it's the right direction for you, only because it feels a bit scary, like this is just a little bit beyond what I'm used to, or a little bit just suddenly feels like, oh, no, before you even give it due consideration or due and so it's like you need to just retreat back into a place where you're feeling mentally or safe, or you can process it before you can go, okay, yes, I need to say yes to this, even though every part of me is saying no, but I know that that's the devil part of me that's saying no, as in not saying you've got the devil in you at all, but it's the part of me that is scared or blocked that is saying no. And there's this other part of me that wants to say yes and to trust that part. So it's an interesting, it kind of gives you a lot of insights into these different energies of fear and intuition, and learning to trust that this weekend, which is actually quite fascinating. So that is your reading for the weekend. Have a great weekend and follow me on Instagram, and please take care.